Welcome back, guys. Today we're going to talk about arm styling in one of the most popular waltz patterns there is. This is Ballroom Feed. We do 3 videos a week on YouTube and on our website, ballroomfeed.com, so check it out. Like the video if you want to see more of this stuff. Comment ideas you want to see. We can do videos every week, so here we go. We're going to get started. So the pattern we're going to use goes by many different names. It could be called a hand-to-hand. It could be a face-to-face, back-to-back. It could be a patty cake or a butterfly or something else you could think of, right? No matter how we get into this pattern, we start facing one another. We then dance down the floor, opening up to basically what looks like a V, and then we come back to face each other once again. Many ways to get in and out of this, but today what we're going to just talk about briefly is arm styling through the pattern. People overcomplicate it because once we get away from each other, we think we're supposed to do something more or open up and flourish and have something special happen.
Which you could.
Would
you
have this option? We're going to do the simplest option today, which looks pretty and connects really well to one another. People think they have to do a lot, so then they end up being nervous about it and then do nothing. So then they kind of high five here and we kind of do nothing. And then it's not as pretty looking, but that's not really even the biggest issue. The biggest issue is that we have a bad connection and how I want to lead in and out of it is going to be really poor, right? So yes, arm styling looks nice, but really, especially for myself, I feel like it gives us a really good connection. So we're both going to hold our arms up, just like this. And just how we would have our arms right here, we don't move our arms at all whenever we dance this pattern. I leave them exactly right here, and then we rotate from our torso, right? And then rotate back to face one another. So regardless of what my feet do, my arms stay where they are, right? And then I turn back together. Because if I were to open up here and then go too far open, right? If I leave it where it is and I come back to my partner, we would not connect, and also it looks bad, right? So our arms are slightly in front of ourselves here, trying to keep my elbows up. So now as we dance the pattern down the floor, I just turn myself and leave my hands and arms where they would be if we were to connect with one another, right?
So one thing I want to say here is if your arms are a little more bent in this position, like your elbows, it's okay to finish the line. What he means by they're not moving is if I were to just show you from this direction, I'm not changing my elbow height, my elbow, anything like this. So I'm just finishing my line from my elbow to my fingers out to have a nice strong line, and then we come back exactly where it is. So I'm not going like this. That's what he means. So we can extend out and finish the elbow if we're maybe a little more bent and we don't want to be bent on the way out. You see how that looks? We're just going to finish that. And then if I came back, it would just bend again.
So the idea is we set it up and then don't ruin it, all right? So as long as you don't drop anything, you're going to be totally fine. You'll connect really well, and no matter how we want to get out of it now, our connection is really nice. So I love talking about basic arm styling and smooth because it really just means set it all up, and then as you open up and move from one another, you don't really have to change anything. Until we get more advanced, now we can start to like hinge and open and go over the top and all these different shapes that we can create with the arm styling. But in the simplest sense, keep everything picked up, keep everything wide with a lot of space, and don't lose it, and you're gonna be good,
Yeah.
So if you like stuff like this, please let us know below, like the video, comment again, other things you want us to answer questions on, and we'll do videos every week on it. And check out ballroomfeed.com for more videos. We have a subscription with a ton of different content and information. So we'll see you guys there. Thank you so much.
Bye.